get it going, baby. Let's get it going. We got some stuff to talk about.
All right.
We got some stuff.
Oh, it's starting.
It's already started.
It's already started. Do I need to do the intro?
Yeah, you got to. We've done every episode with an intro.
Right.
You got to do the intro.
Maybe you should try it this time.
I don't think they want to see that.
Welcome to Ring Talk. We're back. Magic Tyler, Caysen Smith. This episode going over 1 week, which is like a first in a while. I'm guessing.
It feels like we've been doing 2 weeks worth of episodes. Covering 2 weeks.
But we're gonna do some predictions.
Yeah, and we also remember we got Saturday night's main event to talk about too.
Yeah.
So that's an extra show to talk.
That's
and then we
true.
got Royal Rumble predictions. I asked AI what their prediction was for Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
That was actually a painful process. I'll let you know why that is later.
Because it kept picking people.
It was just made no sense whatsoever. The first few tries I did it.
Yeah.
But I'll get to that.
They need to update the AI.
It's like I had to be so specific.
Right. With all these superstars in it, who do you think is gonna win?
Yeah. Where is he going? Oh, he's getting some. He getting some H2O, baby.
Need some water.
Get some of that H2O.
I saw you take a sip out of your water.
It's like I'm parched.
Now I'm gonna take one of these baby-looking ones.
Little baby. I got the daddy ones. First show to go over, SmackDown from January 24th. Can't believe we're almost done with January.
I love January.
One month down. That's your birthday month. We already celebrated it last episode.
Yeah, you sang it.
I did. The show kicks off basically with Cody Rhodes issued a strong warning to Kevin Owens prior to Shawn Michaels moderating the Saturday Night's Main Event contract signing.
So this is right before Saturday Night's Main Event.
Yeah, the night before. There's going to be a contract signing. It's where they're going to hang the belts.
Including the Van Eagle title.
The Winged Eagle, yeah.
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
What'd you call it? Van Eagle?
Van Eagle. I don't know why I said Van.
Winged Eagle, yes.
Winged Eagle.
But yeah. Motor City Machine Guns defeated Pretty Deadly in what was honestly a pretty solid match. Not going to lie.
Yeah.
Motor City Machine Guns are getting a title opportunity at the Royal Rumble.
So
Against DIY in a 2 out of 3 falls match, which is something I'm actually very excited that both of these teams are getting an opportunity to have a match on a big PLE.
And also with a stipulation like that, this is going to be a great match.
A banger.
We know that each team's probably going to get one fall because that's usually how it works with 2 out of 3
Not all the
falls.
time. Not all the time.
Usually.
But sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta spice it up a little bit.
Sometimes you just beat them twice because you're that good. But
that
with this
good.
being at a PLE...
How do you feel about them getting this match on a PLE?
I mean, it's definitely great.
Yeah, especially DIY. I can't remember really last time. Was it Mania that they had a title?
It's really
match?
great for the tag team division. It's like sparking up the tag team division again. And we know that these teams can pull off a banger match because they've done it before.
See, that's what SmackDown I feel like is doing the best out of anybody right now.
Pulling off banger matches.
With their tag team division.
Yeah.
Better than Raw, I think.
I feel like SmackDown's definitely winning the tag team side of things.
You got DIY, you got Pretty Deadly, you got Motor City Machine Guns, you got Los Garza, you got Bloodline in there, you got Jimmy Uso in there if he's doing anything tag related.
Here's the thing with Jimmy Uso and all the other OG Bloodline members. It's like you don't know what they're going to go for when it comes to tag teams.
You don't know what they're going to be doing. Thing, you chugged that water down, dude.
I did. I was thirsty.
Next match was another tag team match, women's tag team. Michin and B-Fab defeating Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
Very interesting tag team.
I told you that I see a lot of potential in B-Fab.
You did. You said that last time.
We talked a lot about how we see a lot of potential in Michin.
Yeah, they're definitely building up the roster for the women's for the future.
Yeah.
And I think this year is probably like the most new talent. Well, not this year. Well, this and last year is probably the most new talent in female wrestlers that we've got in a while. I feel like.
Really stepping up.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, they realize they're going to need some extra help.
Yeah.
So they're going on the recruitment trail.
To
find some more Secret Service people for Chelsea Green, the women's United States champion, don't forget.
Now, here's the question. Is it going to be a group for NXT, which is what I'm thinking?
Possibly. There was some sightings of them, I believe it was Piper Niven talking to Blair Davenport backstage. And an interview segment you could see kind of in the back. You know how they do that a lot?
Yeah.
They'll do the little...
I mean, if you're seeing a hint like that, It's got to mean something.
Gotta mean something. Moving on, Tiffany Stratton, a big old segment. She was as champion again. Rhea Ripley's out there. Nia Jax is out there. Candice LeRae, Bianca Belair, Naomi, Liv Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez just kind of ended in a huge brawl.
Yeah.
Tiffany Stratton kind of got out of the way. Kind of let the women do their thing. She's like, this doesn't concern me.
I mean, she's been doing that a lot lately.
She's the champ. She can do what she wants.
She can do what she wants.
She's the champ.
I think that at the end of the day, she's going to be holding this championship for a pretty long time.
For a hot minute?
For a hot minute.
Yeah.
Hot minute. Maybe as long as Nia Jax, probably.
We're working on Tiffy time.
It is Tiffy
So whenever
time.
she's ready to give up that title, she'll give it up.
Yeah.
But until then, we stay on Tiffy time.
It's Tiffy time. Okay.
But that all set up a huge 6-woman tag match between Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, Candice LeRae against Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Naomi. And Liv, Jax, and LeRae picking up the W.
Yeah. It's a really interesting tag team, I guess.
Do you think this Liv Morgan Rhea Ripley rivalry is over? It doesn't seem like it necessarily.
Seem like it. Because here's the thing. What are we going to go from here with those two? I feel like it's still not over yet, in my opinion. I don't think
they're still involved in each other's lives, clearly.
Right. I feel like after maybe the shakeup is maybe when you split things between them.
Possibly.
It
was announced that Damian Priest is moving over to SmackDown.
Yeah. And
what do you do with Damian Priest?
I don't know. I feel like he would definitely be perfect for the United States
title. Go after Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah.
A little bit. I see it.
I can see him in there. Because we definitely need... I think it is over between Damian Priest and Finn Balor.
Yeah. Still, as of right now, we have not seen nor heard from Finn Balor since that street fight.
I think now is a great time to rebuild Finn Balor again. Get him out of the bloodline. Judgment Day. Y'all know what I meant. Thank you. Get him out of the Judgment Day. Mm-hmm. Let him make a name for himself once again. And I want to see him in that title
Is this
picture.
the end of the Judgment Day?
I think so.
Has it run its course?
I think for the time that we've had them, they have been
amazing.
They've made such an impact.
But we got to break. I feel like we can't just abruptly end it. We got to break them up in a way.
Yeah, I think
where they can all go their separate ways.
I don't think that we should just end it like that.
Right.
I think they need to go ahead and start the building process of breaking up.
Because what you do with Dominic Mysterio, I just dropped my eraser. It's fine. Dominic Mysterio is clearly a star.
Yeah.
He's,
I think,
been the MVP of the Judgment Day. For this whole storyline.
I think the Judgment Day would not have lasted this long if it wasn't for Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
So, I think that he's probably going to stay with Liv Morgan, I'd say.
For a little bit longer?
Yeah. I could see that.
Do you ever see him reconciling with his father?
No.
No.
I don't see it.
No.
Maybe. No.
No.
But, I mean... Maybe JD and Finn Balor stay together for a bit. Who knows? Carlito, I have no idea what to do.
I'll be honest, I've loved him in the Judgment Day.
Oh, yeah. I love him.
He's been hilarious.
I just don't know what to do with him.
I
don't have any ideas.
Yeah.
Is there anyone I'm missing?
Raquel.
Well, I was going to say her and Liv Morgan.
Just kind of chill out together a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I could see it.
But anyways, let us know what you think about the Bloodline. What do you think What do you think the future for the Judgment Day is going to be? Yeah. This dude's keeping me on it, man.
Moving on. Apollo Crews getting a huge W over Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
With the little help of Motor City Machine Guns.
But still.
Huge win for Apollo Crews. Former Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought he was going to be long gone.
Hey.
But.
He has survived the cuts.
Perhaps he has.
He's a survivor.
He really
He's a survivor.
He is. I can't use that analogy. He has gone through it, man.
Yeah, but
through everything.
He's come back stronger. Every time. LA Knight defeated Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
Damian Priest had his first match against Carmelo Hayes, which was a W.
Yeah.
For Mr. Priest.
Carmelo Hayes. I see a lot of potential still.
Is he still him, or is he not him anymore?
I see potential, but seems like
he doesn't look like him. I'll say that right now. He doesn't look like him.
I think we need to get something going for him. You need to like switch things up.
Yeah.
Because whatever he's doing right now, it's not working for him. You know, maybe tag team wise, maybe
bring in Trick Williams.
That
seems like an obvious case.
I think we're definitely going to see him and Trick Williams sometime soon. Yeah. This year, probably.
Ooh, okay. Kevin Owens went up 1-on-1 against Jimmy Uso.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens picking up the big W, heading into their contract signing Saturday night's main event.
I mean, you got to give Kevin Owens a win, man.
Got to give him a little bit of a win. Anything else you want to talk about on SmackDown, or you want to move over to Saturday night's main event?
I think SmackDown's pretty self-explanatory.
All right, let's move on to Saturday night's main event. Night kicks off with Rhea Ripley defending her women's world championship against Nia Jax in a banger match.
And
crowd was into it.
I believe that the right winner was clearly
Rhea Rip.
I think she should have. If she won the title off of Liv Morgan, she can't lose it right away. Right. You know.
Do you think she's taking the title to Mania?
Perhaps. I mean, we need to get Rhea Ripley in that main event picture. I mean,
what's Rhea Ripley's Mania at this point in your mind? What does Rhea Ripley's Mania picture look like?
A title defense, but
against who?
That's the question.
That is a big question.
I am thinking if she is to have a title defense, I think it should be against someone we would not expect.
And here, let me say this. Is Rhea Ripley main event material? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you know who also deserves a main event?
Who?
After what she did all last year? Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Say what you will. She deserves a big WrestleMania spot.
I believe that...
Maybe a triple threat match of some kind?
Yeah.
Throw Liv Morgan in there,
I believe
else.
that the winner of the Royal Rumble will be the one going after Tiffany Stratton.
I do too.
I think that's...
And we'll get to our predictions. We'll get to our predictions later. Obviously.
Which, for the Women's Royal Rumble, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm probably going to get that one wrong because I have no idea who I should do for that one.
But I have an idea.
You do?
We'll get to it.
Okay.
And I'll explain my reasoning when we get to that.
You're probably going to win that one.
I don't know. You don't know.
Are we going to have like a point system?
Yeah, it's 1-1.
I mean, for the Royal Rumble, I feel like that should be like bonus points if you get that right.
If you can get that right.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not the miss.
Maybe like you get like some points. You get 2 points if your person wins. 1 point if your person is in like the final two.
Okay. Final three.
Okay.
Final 3.
1 point if your person you predict is in the final 3.
Okay.
2 points if they win it.
Yeah.
No, 2 points if they're in the final 2. 3 points if they win it.
Okay.
Let's do it that way. Let's make it interesting.
Okay.
And that's for men's and women.
We need to write this down or something.
We'll write it down. But yeah, Rhea Ripley picking up the W over Nia Jax. Saturday night's main event. Kicking off the show.
Next match?
So I was watching it when it came on NBC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something was wrong, and I saw other people having this issue too. I was getting the Spanish commentators through my screen. Like something was wrong on their end, on WWE's end, the production truck.
Were you on YouTube TV?
Yeah, YouTube TV watching NBC. And I was getting Spanish commentators. I could hear the announcer, like guy speaking to Mike, Joe Tessitore, however you pronounce his last name. He was talking. I could hear him. But I was also getting like Spanish commentators. But I switched to Peacock, and it was fine.
I was watching on Peacock.
See, so it was a weird NBC issue.
That's pretty funny.
I was like,
I didn't hear about this.
Oh, because I was like, am I like on the Spanish channel?
Do you know how long that lasted?
I don't know. Probably not long. I'm sure they fixed it.
I'm sure they fixed it pretty soon.
Yeah, but I was like, I thought I was on the wrong channel, like on the Spanish channel or something.
Hey, let us know if that happened for y'all.
I was so confused. Next match was Braun Breaker defending his Intercontinental Championship against Sheamus.
Yep.
And Jesse Ventura was on commentary. A lot of people thought Sheamus had this match won.
Yeah.
Many times.
At the end of the day, Braun Breaker, still the champion.
Still the champ.
I just don't know where to go from here for Braun Breaker because I'm going to be honest with you, it's kind of been...
It's running its course.
It's running its course.
We're doing the same thing. It's him, Sheamus, and Ludwig Kaiser.
Right. If we're going to keep having that, switch up the title.
Switch up the title.
Switch up the holder.
Yeah. Sheamus' Intercontinental title is the one title he hasn't won yet in WWE. Moving on to the contract signing between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes.
With the titles above.
They signed the contract.
Shawn Michaels.
They hang it up.
Yep. Kevin Owens, once again,
being Kevin Owens.
Being Kevin Owens. Being absolutely a piece of trash.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Calling him a piece of trash?
For what he did to Shawn Michaels. For, like, how he treated Shawn Michaels. I guess we could say Shawn Michaels got him back on him.
He did. Big old sweet chin music.
Right.
For his troubles.
Yeah. But that just teaches you, don't disrespect the legends.
No, especially not Shawn Michaels.
Especially not the Heartbreak Kid.
He's running NXT.
Yeah.
He's probably already stressed out. He doesn't need that on his case right now.
Whenever I get WWE 2K, Shawn Michaels is who I'm playing as. And I'm going to play against Kevin Owens. I'm going to beat Kevin Owens.
Beat the brakes off of him.
I'm going to do it at Saturday night's main event.
There you go.
Beat the brakes off.
I hope we do get a current Saturday night's main event arena.
I'm sure they will.
In 2K.
I'm sure they'll put that. If not, I'm downloading it.
Downloading one.
I'm sure there is, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it would be technically be like the same arena as like the.
I guess, but
like the retro,
a little update.
But then like the Titantron,
yeah,
would be for modern day.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Braun Strowman defeated Jacob Fatu by disqualification.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu put his hands on the referee. Can't do that.
I feel like Jacob Fatu would surely have won this match.
He was unhinged.
Yeah, I mean...
How many moonsaults did he hit on this boy? Braun Breaker looked like bleeding from the... Was it the face, the mouth or something? Braun Strowman.
Yeah. But... Yeah,
See,
he was
even I mess up.
It's okay.
See, even I mess up.
But yeah. Still, Braun Strowman got beat up, bro.
Was this a career-making moment for Jacob Fatu?
I mean, doing this to a former Universal Champion, I think so.
See, here's the thing. Most people, they don't remember that Braun Strowman won the match.
Right.
They remember that Jacob Fatu beat the brakes off of him. That's what they remember.
This is one of those losses that, like, it's still...
Did he really lose?
He didn't lose. At the end of the day, he had the last laugh.
Mm-hmm. It was Tama Tonga had to come out and kind of hold him back a little bit.
If you have to get Tama Tonga to hold you back...
If even he says that's enough...
Yeah.
You know you've gone maybe a little too far.
If any member of the new bloodline says that's enough, it's clearly too much.
Still no sight of Solo Sikoa since we saw him on SmackDown.
It's very interesting. I don't know.
He came in and walked away.
I don't know what they're planning to do with him. I really have no idea.
We'll see. Maybe Solo has to reevaluate how he wants to take the Ulafala away from Roman.
I'm thinking
maybe he has to go get reinforcements.
Yeah.
Maybe he has to go get The Rock.
I'm thinking that Solo's might be on the Royal Rumble picture.
Possibly.
Might be.
Maybe,
I'm saying might.
Maybe he eliminates Roman Reigns.
Yeah. I don't know. Or The Rock can get in the Royal Rumble picture. I feel like that could also be a crazy thing to happen.
This is going to be a busy Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of people.
There's a whole list of people that we can guess here. I think me and you both have the same prediction for the Men's Rumble, to be honest. I'm not going to say who it is just in case. But, I mean, still.
You might be surprised.
Possibilities.
You might be surprised on who I pick.
You going to pick John Cena?
Maybe.
Drew McIntyre, is that your
Maybe. If I was booking things, Drew McIntyre would win.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
He'd win all the titles.
Drew McIntyre would be a multi-champion.
I love Drew McIntyre.
Anyways, let's go.
Move on to the main event of Saturday night's main event, Gunther versus Jey Uso.
I think this one was pretty obvious.
Yeah. He put up a heck of a fight.
Yeah.
Jey Uso.
I just don't think he's at that status yet to be the face of Monday Night.
I don't know. I mean, he's pretty hot. I mean,
I know,
the crowd is so behind him.
Whenever I look at him, I don't see him like a champion like Gunther is. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
That's my personal opinion.
Whoa.
That's just my personal opinion.
You're going to get some comments on that one.
I know. That's just my personal opinion. I see Gunther more fit for the...
I'm going to say, I think Jey Uso will be world champion by the end of this year.
Is this your year?
This is my year prediction. Jey Uso will be world champion by the end of the year.
I could definitely see him getting it at some point. I just don't see him like being like a long-term world champion.
Yeah. We'll see. All right, let's move on to Raw from January 27th. Seth Rollins is interrupted by Gunther. Seth Rollins saying he's winning the Rumble. He's like, it doesn't matter who I have to throw over. John Cena.
Yeah.
Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
CM Punk.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. And Gunther comes out.
He says it doesn't matter if you win there, whoever wins it, because he's still going to be the champion.
He's going to be the champ.
At the end of the WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Which, do you agree with that decision? I mean, it really depends on who wins, I guess.
Depends on who goes up against. I don't know. We got some time to talk about that.
Yeah.
We got plenty of time till WrestleMania.
Yeah. All right.
Logan Paul comes out and declares himself for the Royal Rumble.
Yep. He did do that.
Rumble's stacking up.
It's stacking up.
I hope we get to see a little bit of Logan Paul, LA Knight, a little rematch there in the Rumble.
I think we will see that. Because
Logan Paul, John Cena in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Logan Paul, CM Punk in the Rumble.
Logan Paul, CM Punk would just be weird.
Logan Paul and Roman Reigns in the Rumble.
Roman Reigns is clapping him.
War Raiders defeated Dom Mysterio and JD McDonough.
Yeah.
So this match was actually freaking nuts.
Yeah.
JD hit a moonsault and to the outside of the ring. And dude, it was rough. He hits the announce table and his neck like snaps back.
Right.
And I think, in all seriousness, I think he was out cold for a second there.
Yeah.
Because after the match, it was reported that he collapsed backstage.
Yeah.
They had to take him to the hospital, and he's going to be out for a little bit.
So, prayers out to JD. Hopeful speedy recovery.
Yeah, they did not get the win over the War Raiders. War Raiders
Yeah.
defended their titles.
I don't know. Once again, wrestling, we all know wrestling is a little scripted.
Right.
But the stunts are real.
Yeah.
We can't forget the stunts.
Yeah.
They're real.
We gotta give some credit to JD McDonough. I know a lot of people get on his case for his big old head, but he's got some serious skill.
That big old head has skill.
Yeah.
That big old head has hops.
You know what he's got to fit in that big old head of his?
That big old
big old brain.
That big old head has more money than both of us combined.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
That big old head made it to the WWE, which is something that...
Let's give it up for JD McDonough.
Superstar of the episode.
Hopefully he comes back stronger than ever.
We should have a superstar of the episode from now on.
Superstar? Well, I think it might be JD McDonough.
It's going to be JD McDonough for this one.
Because not only did that happen, and pretty much I think he was knocked out for a minute at least.
Yeah.
He got up and finished the match.
Right.
And continued on.
Superstar of the episode goes to JD McDonough.
JD McDonough. Rey Mysterio defeated Xavier Woods. Woods is in his hometown.
Once again.
His family's in the front row, and they put on New Day Sucks shirts.
Yeah.
Xavier Woods' family.
Yeah. So, one thing that's really interesting to me is after they make this heel turn, you think they're going to be unstoppable after this.
They're getting
their first two matches. After this, they've lost both.
But here's the thing. I think it's entertaining.
Yeah.
I think this whole, their family turning their back on them. Literally, even the heels backstage aren't into it. Ludwig Kaiser turned their back on the New Day.
I have a feeling we're going to get a completely new gimmick for the New Day after this.
You think?
Maybe.
New name?
New name, maybe.
New entrance?
I think new entrance
new
for sure.
New gear, new presence.
Who knows?
Who knows? Moving on to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. No, sorry. Jey Uso declares for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Once again, stacked.
Just
stacked.
Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez defeat the women's tag team champions Bianca Belair and Naomi.
Yeah.
Huge win for the women. Paul Heyman comes out, and it's revealed that Roman Reigns will be on the WWE 2K25 cover. We kind of expected that.
Hey, thanks for letting us know, Paul.
But Drew McIntyre comes out. And my ears perked up when I saw Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
He comes out and basically just tries to intimidate Paul Heyman. Says, I want you to say thank you to me for helping basically create Roman Reigns. Because if you really think about it, the way he explains it, Drew McIntyre won the Royal Rumble in 2020. Who did he last eliminate? Roman Reigns. Who did Drew McIntyre beat at WrestleMania to become WWE champion? Brock Lesnar. Who was Brock Lesnar? A Paul Heyman guy. What did Brock Lesnar do after that? He sent Paul Heyman on his way. So what did Paul Heyman have to do? He had to go find Roman Reigns, who was at a bit of a slump in his career. And look at what that turned into. So is it all thanks to Drew McIntyre? He certainly thinks so.
You can make an argument.
He certainly thinks so. And he asked for thanks. And he says, Paul, at the Royal Rumble, basically, I'm gonna throw your boy over the top rope. I'm coming for him.
Yeah.
And Paul Heyman's like, I'll tell my tribal chief your message. And Drew McIntyre says, no, Roman already knows I'm coming for him. I'm talking about your other boy, CM Punk.
Yeah.
Killer promo.
I think it is definitely obvious that Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre's happen soon. It's happening soon.
I honestly expected maybe it to go down at Saturday Night's main event. I expected them to get a high-profile event for that match.
I'm thinking either that or perhaps Elimination Chamber. I feel like they
surely not WrestleMania. Surely not.
I don't think it's WrestleMania. I really don't think it's WrestleMania. I don't think it's a good decision for WrestleMania. I'm thinking if The Rock is able to make it to WrestleMania, have The Rock and Roman Reigns go head-to-head. That would be really good. Or maybe...
now, what if it was like a big Bloodline tag team? What if it was the OG Bloodline, Usos, Reigns, Sami Zayn?
Here's the thing.
In an 8-man tag match. So on the other side, maybe you got Kevin Owens. You got Seth Rollins. You got Drew McIntyre. Maybe throw somebody else in there. Who knows?
Here's the thing. With Seth Rollins he'll probably be a heel soon.
You think?
I'm guessing.
Possibly.
That'd be my prediction. I don't know. It's just there's so many possibilities because there's so many matches that we have anticipating for these superstars. It's like, which match comes first?
Mm-hmm.
So, at the end of the day, we don't know.
We don't know.
But we do know.
But we're excited.
We do know that we're excited, and we do know that Triple H is going to make some decisions.
Mm-hmm.
He has some decisions to make.
And a lot of rumors I've heard today. Don't know if this is 100% true, so don't take my word for it. But the person that is going to be headlining this year's WWE Hall of Fame, Triple H.
Triple H. I mean...
Well-deserved,
obviously.
Well-deserved.
Especially what he's
doing now. It's just for what he's doing now in the last few years.
Yeah. He should be the booking champion.
Yeah. Moving on, so that match ends up setting up Drew McIntyre against Sami Zayn. Drew McIntyre gets another victory. Little sneaky pin, foot on the rope, cheats to win. Sami Zayn has yet to ever beat Drew McIntyre.
It's been a while since Sami Zayn even won a match.
Ooh.
Let's be honest.
Maybe, what was it? Survivor Series? A match that actually mattered. I mean, he beat The Miz last week, wasn't it?
He did beat The Miz. That's right.
That's The Miz.
Here's the thing, though. I'm confident that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens is a Mania match.
Right. Yeah.
So I think that debunks your idea of the tag team. That's what
possibly.
I was thinking.
Unless they're each on one side.
I mean, yeah. Maybe night one or something.
Something like that. Just saying. It's just a thought. Because all these guys got to be doing something at Mania.
Right.
And if Drew McIntyre, his whole story right now is with the Bloodline, should there be a Mania match with a Bloodline member? And the only one I can think of worthy of having a Mania match is Roman Reigns with Drew McIntyre. That's the only one. Mm-hmm. You know? Because Drew McIntyre, he's wrestled Sami Zayn, he's wrestled Jey Uso, he's wrestled Jimmy.
I don't know. Maybe we need a night 3 or something. I don't know.
That's too... There's only 7 days in a week, Caysen.
I know. It's hard.
It's
hard to book this.
Everybody getting there.
It's
hard.
We're blessed if it's so hard to have everyone in the same show that needs to be in the show. You know what I mean?
It's difficult. A lot of talent. A lot of people deserve a main event spot. Fortunately, not everybody gets one.
Right.
Just the name of the game. Cody Rhodes tries to come out, make a save for Sami Zayn. However, Sami Zayn accidentally hits Cody Rhodes with a haluva kick. Drew McIntyre got out of the way. He hit Cody Rhodes.
I think
now the week before he had hit Seth Rollins. Yeah. He said it was an accident.
He's doing a lot of
One
things.
time's a coincidence. 2 times?
If that's the case, what is he trying to do?
I don't know, but Kevin Owens is there.
Yeah.
He has a bit of a smile on his face. I think he expects Sami Zayn to help him win that title match.
I think
Sami Zayn's going to cost him the title match.
I think Sami Zayn's going to cost Kevin Owens.
Push him off the ladder.
It's going to be a moment where Sami has to decide.
Friend
or friend. And He's going to pick Cody Rhodes.
You think, but the friendship between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. They were in the main event of WrestleMania and won tag team gold.
But they can get another main event if Sami does something about this.
I mean, I'm sure Kevin Owens would be welcome to give him a title match if he helps him win.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I just felt like grabbing this, but I don't know.
All right, let's finish out the show. Cody Rhodes is sitting there. Again, we're in his hometown.
Yeah.
Out comes CM Punk.
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk basically just threatens Cody Rhodes. He says, I'm your friend. I will always look out for you. I owe it to your father to look out for you. But I want you to know when I win the Royal Rumble, I'm coming after you.
It's official.
I'm coming after that title.
So
I'm going to be one to take that title from you.
It is official that we know.
And you saw a little bit of a craziness in Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Heel turn?
I think so.
I think the people want it.
I want it.
I think his best work is yet to come.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes. His heel work as like a crazy Homelander type character.
I think
will
for
be
sure
amazing.
I think for sure CM Punk does not need a heel turn at all.
No.
But if we want this match to happen, I think it is best if we have a face and a heel. Not two faces, a face and a heel. And I think that it's perfect for Cody Rhodes to be that heel.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Let us know what you think. Should Cody Rhodes turn heel if CM Punk wins?
You know what's kind of funny? We had this same kind of situation last year. Head into the Royal Rumble.
I was going to say that. I was going to say he mentioned his father last year when those two were the last two.
Because we were gearing up for Royal Rumble.
Those two were the fan favorites.
Even the Monday night before, I mean, they were in each other's face.
I mean, those two were the fan favorites for this Rumble. This year, we have like 15 fan favorites.
15 fan favorites. We'll try our best to go over who's all going to be in the Rumble once we get to predictions.
Right.
NXT, we had Julia and Bayley defeating Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade. Huge win.
Yep.
It was announced that for NXT Vengeance Day, it's going to be a triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. Julia versus Roxanne Perez versus Bayley. Bayley getting a chance at the NXT Women's Championship.
I think Julia's coming out on top.
What if Bayley won it? What if just crazy Bayley won it? The Dunn effect.
That would be
the Dunn effect right now.
That would be
working hard.
A Becky Lynch moment right there.
Ooh, Becky Lynch moment. Obafemi was on the Grayson Waller effect.
Yeah, which is
Grayson Waller and Austin Theory.
Pretty funny.
The crowd. Did you hear the crowd chanting for Austin Theory to turn on Grayson Waller?
Yeah.
And what he did was just he literally just turned his back on him, and that was the joke. Was the turn. Obafemi getting kind of offended by the two men.
I mean, every single person on that show does. Let's be honest.
Grayson Waller, Austin Theory saying, we don't really see much in you, Obafemi. You see, we're main roster guys. We were at WrestleMania. We won tag team gold.
Well,
Austin Theory, he beat John Cena at WrestleMania.
I just want to say this. If Obafemi had the Money in the Bank contract, he would know what to do with it. Austin Theory clearly did not know what to do with it.
He cashed in on the United States Championship.
Which is pretty dumb.
He cashed in on the United States Championship.
Stupid.
I know the champion at the time was Roman Reigns, but you at least got to try, right?
I mean, you have to have two minds to think alike here. And both of those minds are pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Grayson Waller and Austin Theory.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Trick Williams comes out. Takes out Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, and Obafemi just powerbombs him, drops him.
Yeah.
Right then and there. Obafemi does not mess around.
I mean,
he is a man of business.
At the end of the day, face or heel, he gets the business done.
He gets the business done.
Sure, he loves the fans, but he puts business before the fans.
Before the fans, easily. Obafemi
on top of it.
Is that guy.
He's that guy.
That's why he's NXT champion. And I think he's going to be NXT champion for a hot minute.
A hot minute. Face of the company, probably.
Right now,
Oh, face of the show.
Of the brand, yeah.
Yeah.
Trick Williams then goes one-on-one with Wesley. Obviously, Trick Williams is less than 100%, and he lets his emotions get the best of him because he's wailing on Wesley. The ref tells him to stop. He doesn't. Ref has no choice but to disqualify Trick Williams.
Yeah.
Wesley has defeated Trick Williams.
Yeah.
And it was announced by Ava Raine that at NXT Vengeance Day, right now, the official match is another triple threat match for the NXT Championship. Obafemi, Grayson Waller, and Austin Theory. Trick Williams not happy about that. So she proposes, how about it's A-Town Down Under against Trick Williams and his partner Obafemi.
Yeah.
And if Trick Williams gets the win, maybe he gets entered and that becomes a fatal four-way.
Now here's the question. Is Obafemi going to help him with that?
That's a great question.
I mean...
Because right now, Obafemi, that's a good point. Obafemi has nothing to gain from it either.
Yeah.
To lose, I guess he technically does if he wins.
He gains...
Because then he's got another opponent to face.
He gets a gain if they lose the match.
Yeah. He's like, that's just one less person.
Now here's the
I have
thing,
to worry
though.
about.
Obafemi is also the kind of dude to be like, no matter how many people you put in the ring with me, I'm going to win.
I'm going to squash.
So maybe he wants him to be in there just so he can prove a point. That's also... I mean, that's like the personality of Obafemi right here. Mm-hmm. So, who knows?
Who knows? Moving on to the NXT Women's North American Championship match. Fallon Henley defeating Shotzi in a banger match.
Yeah.
Good effort by Shotzi, but couldn't pick up the W this time. Fallon Henley at the entrance ramp when she's leaving is then confronted by Stephanie Vaquer. It's going down between the two women. Vaquer. Yeah. It's going down between the two women at NXT Vengeance Day.
Yep.
I was listening very closely last night to how they were pronouncing it.
I was making sure we said it right this time because I knew how to say it.
I was like, okay, I'm listening very close. I think that's how we've been saying it. I think we have been saying it.
We've been saying it Vaquer.
Vaquer. Wherever you're at, it depends on where you're at in the country. How you say it.
Whatever. Weird last name, let's be honest.
Ethan Page defeated Cedric Alexander. Mm-hmm. Javon Evans comes out. Gets some upper hand against Ethan Page.
Yeah.
Look like we're getting a match soon between the two.
I mean, Javon Evans got to fix that jaw.
Here's the thing. Ethan Page, I feel like he's maybe topped out in NXT too early.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like maybe he's ready for the main roster stuff. Unless they pull out a storyline.
I think...
It's just... Because his NXT Championship run was amazing.
I think it's very possible that we can get him in the Superstar Shakeup. If they wanted to, they could put him in
the
there.
Draft. Possibly.
Yeah.
Main event of the night, it was the Women's Tag Team Championship match between Bianca Belair, Naomi against Lash Legend, and Jakara Jackson. Banger match. The crowd, I think you could say, was on the side of Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson.
Yeah.
Because there was, at the end of that match, if you watched it, I think it was Jakara Jackson had Naomi rolled up. You can make the argument that she was down for 3 and the ref only counted to 2.
I mean, the ref is Chiefs ref. So I'm just
he gets the last word.
I mean,
but Naomi rolled her back up and got the W. The crowd was booing them.
I mean,
if you really go back and listen, they were booing Naomi and Bianca Belair.
She had him in the roll-up pin
for the 3. If you really go back,
she had the ball. She had the ball over the first down line, but the ref didn't call it.
It happened on Raw and NXT. They made Kansas City Chiefs jokes about the refs. They're like, do we have Kansas City Chief refs in the WWE?
Was it Pat McAfee that said that?
No, I think it was Michael Cole. And then was it Corey Graves on NXT, I think, said it.
Dude, I'm going to be honest. I don't think Corey Graves wants to be there in NXT.
No, he's very clear that he does not want to be there, which... He has a good point. He has worked his tail off to be on the main roster.
Yeah.
And he's very good at it.
I don't see what's wrong with having 3 guys.
3 guys. I mean, you're doing it on NXT. Why can't you do it on SmackDown?
We used to have it on Monday Night Raw with Baron Sachs, Michael Cole, and...
I think it is a little difficult having 3 guys. It is, but, I mean, they're doing it on NXT.
I mean, one thing I like about it is that there's always, like, the face guy and the heel guy arguing with each other, and then there's that mediator.
That middle guy that's really, like, actually calling the match.
Yeah. Which I think would be perfect with Pat McAfee and Corey Graves. Mm-hmm. And then Michael Cole will be in
the middle.
Because really, Michael Cole and Pat McAfee are both face guys right now.
Pretty much, yeah. I really think Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson are the ones to take the titles off of them. I think they deserve it. I think they've worked their tails off for it.
I mean, clearly from the crowd, they do.
I mean, I seriously, go back and look at it. They were booing them at the end because they counted the 3. The ref, like, the roll-up didn't happen the way it was supposed to, and the ref stopped. it was a whole mess. And even the commentators were like, that was 3.
Yeah.
Let's see. And you could tell them they were kind of trying to make a story out of it right then and there, which I thought was cool.
Which, great job by them.
Great job by them.
Great way to handle things there.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say about these shows before we get to some prediction stuff?
I think they're pretty self-explanatory.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and get into predictions.
Predictions.
Do you want to do the Rumbles first, or do you want to do them last?
Or do we'll do them last. We'll do them last.
Gotcha.
We'll go tag team match, ladder, women's, men's.
Okay.
As of right now, us recording this, these are the only matches that have been announced.
I'm sure there's going to be more, probably.
Possibly, maybe one more. You got to remember, Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
With 2 Rumbles, that's almost an hour and a half each.
Isn't
one.
it next year they're having 2 shows for it?
I think they're going to do 2 nights. So
next
you'll have
year.
one Rumble on one night, one Rumble on the other.
So I think there's going to be. I mean, we got to get a women's match. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
That's what I was.
Yeah, there's just not enough room for it. I mean,
Yeah.
time-wise, there's just not anything left. All right, so let's go for the tag team match.
Motor City Machine Guns
DIY.
and DIY.
Remember, 2 out of 3 falls. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. I said Motor City.
I had DIY.
There we go.
They're already disagreeing.
What's your reasoning?
I just think, I don't know. It's just a gut feeling. I just don't see Motor City Machine Guns pulling off the W.
I don't know.
I see it being a banger match.
Yeah.
2 out of 3 falls.
I thought they maybe wanted to start a night out strong. That's what I was thinking.
Possibly. But I think the one of the Rumbles is opening the night.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I bet the women's opens the night.
I think so. I think that, to be honest, this match is 50-50. You could say whatever you want. I won't disagree with you on this one.
Yeah.
It's just shot in the dark.
I see it being an absolute banger of a match.
Yeah. That's what I really hope for the most. I don't care who wins. I just want this match to be amazing, you know?
Yeah. Moving on. Again, you guys let us know what your predictions are.
I'm going to go ahead and write mine down.
Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. I think it's safe to say most people have the same answers. 3, 2, 1.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
Maybe next time I should write like the skull.
Now hear me out. What if?
Dude, that what if should have happened
like 6 months ago.
We keep bringing it up, but I think a lot of people agree.
Because like this should be the night Cody Rhodes should be getting the titles back.
Yeah.
Heading into Mania.
Yeah, and then, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree. I see Sami Zayn costing Kevin Owens the match. It's going to help set us up as we get closer to Mania. Remember, Mania is still, honestly, quite a ways away. It's not until late April.
Agreed, yeah.
So we still got there's a solid chunk of time between Royal Rumble and Mania.
Yeah.
So, a lot of gearing up to do.
I'm still thinking about this women's match. I'm just so... Dude, I don't know.
Well, you better make a decision now, because...
Dude.
We got to make our predictions for the women's Royal Rumble.
I'm thinking.
I'm going to spell this name wrong, but I think I wrote it down. I don't want you looking at it, though. Never mind, I did not write it down.
Dude.
You gotta make it see. You just gotta go with your gut. What does your gut tell you?
My gut tells me nothing, really.
Nothing.
Because we haven't really had women
Think of storylines that could be good. Do you need me to name off some women that are in the Rumble?
I'm going to spell her name wrong. I think you wrote the same thing.
I think we wrote the same thing because we can't pronounce her, spell her name
3,
correctly.
2, I put Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair. I don't know if either one of us spelled it correctly.
Now, I'm going to be honest. I thought you said something completely different.
Who did you think I was going to say?
I don't know. Just someone completely different.
I was thinking possibly Nia Jax. But I think we're going to get Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax before Mania.
Yeah.
I think they're going to set up for a big championship match
because
with Charlotte Flair and Tiffany
they've
Stratton.
already been setting up for this Charlotte Flair return, I think.
Yeah, and I think they're going to kick it off with winning the Rumble, and it's going to be her and Tiffany Stratton at Mania.
Now, here's a question. Does Tiffany win this?
The Mania match?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't got to make that decision now. I got some time
now,
to think about
here's
that.
the funny part. What if Charlotte Flair doesn't return at all during this?
They've been advertising her to return at the Rumble.
Have they really?
Yeah.
Oh. There you go.
So I'm pretty sure she'll be there.
I was just thinking, I'm like, there's nobody in my mind that could be the perfect answer for this. And then just...
I thought maybe, because I was like, maybe Nia Jax possibly, but I think they're going to do Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton before then.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm just thinking, I'm like, maybe like someone that returns. And I was like...
Charlotte Flair?
Yeah.
Charlotte Flair.
Because I remember thinking about her returning.
Who do you think is going to show up in the Rumble? Do you have any predictions? Maybe some surprise appearances?
For the women's?
Women's. Becky Lynch?
Maybe Trish Stratus.
Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus?
Maybe, yeah.
Alexa Bliss?
Yeah, I was thinking Alexa Bliss was going to return. I didn't think she was
I
gonna
know
win.
they have been trying to work on her return. I've heard things that there's been some contract disputes.
Yeah.
So maybe they can
Who
get
knows?
that. Who knows what the truth is?
I just know that if Alexa Bliss does come back, I think we're going to get some Uncle Howdy stuff before, really.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think Charlotte Flair is just an easy guess.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the men's Rumble.
Men's. I think we have the same answer for this one. I'm going to be straight up with you.
Oh, no, there goes my marker. There goes my marker. Someone hook me up with a marker.
I think you wrote something else now. I think you're writing.
See, I'm going back and forth between two answers.
I am too. I think you're about to write my other answer.
3, 2, 1. John Cena.
CM Punk. I was going between those two.
I think these two will be the final two in the Rumble.
I agree.
I think you got a solid chance at Punk. I think I got a solid chance at John Cena.
I mean, dude, it's just...
All right, if Punk wins,
Punk
who
wins.
does he go after? I mean, he said Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
He said Cody
if
Rhodes.
If John Cena wins, Gunther.
Really?
That's what I think.
I don't know. I think if okay, I'll give you that because I think they're going to try and keep John Cena more on Raw.
Yeah.
And with Gunther being the Raw World Champion. But I think John Cena versus heel Cody Rhodes.
But here's the thing though, how do they kick off the heel Cody Rhodes if he's going against John Cena?
Maybe he beats up John Cena. Just attacks him. Just attacks him straight up.
John
CM Punk could also go against Gunther.
Do you think John Cena would say something about his dad and then...
Well, I don't know if John Cena would say something like that. Or maybe Cody Rhodes just gets tired of people bringing up his dad.
Yeah.
Being like, okay, but what about me?
Yeah.
Could be a way he goes about it.
I think
CM Punk still has that favor to call upon Paul Heyman.
I think we all know that CM Punk was gonna win it last year. I think. I mean, not gonna, but he was definitely. He wants to be in this for the main event.
I mean, I just see the Mania match having something to do with Roman Reigns.
I'm just thinking, what do we have for CM Punk if he doesn't show up at the main event of Mania?
I mean, we got Roman Reigns.
I guess.
But I think that could be that's a main event match right there for
I think that's a Roman Reigns wins the title Elimination Chamber or something. Then
maybe the world title, World Heavyweight Championship?
Yeah. Or something.
Possibly.
I don't know, man.
Possibly.
I have no clue. I really hope the Elimination Chamber this year, though, is actually for the title like it's been and not a number one contendership spot.
Here's what AI thought.
Oh, gosh.
And this took a hot minute.
Did you write all the answers it put down just for jokes?
No, but it was they were putting Cody Rhodes. They were thinking it was last year.
Oh.
They were saying, Cody Rhodes is going to win the Rumble and go against Roman Reigns in a part 2 match. It's well, we already had part 2 last year. It's well, Cody Rhodes and CM Punk are going to be in the final. Cody Rhodes is not going to be in the Rumble.
It's telling us what already happened.
Yeah. However, they did believe that Cody Rhodes is going to defeat Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
They believe that DIY was going to defeat Motor City Machine Guns.
I really think I should have chose DIY now.
It's too late.
It's too late.
They believe Bianca Belair was going to win the Women's Royal Rumble.
I don't agree with that.
I don't see that happening. And they believe John Cena was going to win the Rumble for the women's. Some women I think could be in the Rumble. Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
Some people that I think could be in the men's Rumble. Maybe some NXT guys. Maybe Obafemi.
I'm thinking NXT guys. I'm thinking Penta might be one of them.
Penta, I think he announced he's going to be in the Rumble.
I think maybe...
One TNA guy.
Yeah, I'm thinking a TNA guy.
Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
I see it going down. Joe Hendry in the Rumble.
I think we need some return. At least like one return.
One big return. Who's supposed to return but hasn't? I've heard a lot of rumors about this. I don't know if it's true or how the logistics work with AEW. Because what I've heard is his contract is up with AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Malachi Black.
Here's the thing.
Aleister Black.
Yeah. If so, what do we have in store for him? I mean,
imagine him in a program with Uncle Howdy.
Yeah. I'm really thinking right now, like, with, like, we're saying, like, who's going to return and stuff. I'm really thinking, what if we just don't have anyone return? I think it would still be a banger
I think
Rumble.
there's one person that's going to be clear return. Randy Orton.
Yeah.
I think he's returning.
I think that's obvious,
he's returning at the Rumble.
especially with what's happening with
you might get
John Cena.
You might get some legends in there.
Yeah.
One or two, like, fun little legends to throw in the Rumble.
I don't know. I think if we are getting, like, a big name like that we wouldn't expect, I think it would be Aleister Black. Mm-hmm. Since you brought that up, I didn't think he was done with AEW or anything. So
I think maybe but I don't know if he has to wait a certain amount of time or how that all
yeah,
works.
I don't know. Let us know what you think. I really think we might just get a Rumble with nothing huge in return wise.
Yeah, because I think last year the returns in the men's was Andrade.
I think
he was the big return.
Yeah, and then the women's was just Naomi.
Yeah, Naomi. I mean, Jade Cargill was obviously there.
Yeah, that was her. That was crazy when she picked up Nia Jackson.
Nia Jackson eliminated her all by herself.
That was crazy.
But let's move on to some quick little topics that I wanted to get your thoughts on.
Okay.
Just some things that maybe a little disappointing. First off, is the Nia Jackson Tiffany Stratton. There hasn't really been much development in that story right now. Mm-hmm. Like, I think we're going to get a match, but it's not clear if that's coming up soon.
One thing I do hope is that if we are getting something, I hope it's not Nia Jax winning the Rumble. I think because we already got that like kind of like betrayal story finishing out. From Bailey.
Yeah, I don't want to wait forever to get Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, I think that's a match you need to get out of the way.
Elimination Chamber, or if they do another like special event,
maybe Saturday night's main event.
If they do another one, yeah.
But I don't think that Nia Jax should win the Rumble if we're gonna have a rematch.
No. Giovanni Vinci.
I think he's washed.
We saw him for like 2 weeks,
and then
he was getting beat every week.
I think they did him really poorly.
They did him. I don't understand why did they. I would have kept him with Gunther. I think he was doing fine over with Gunther.
You know,
I don't know if he thought they were getting bored of it.
I was really hoping that we would get like a revenge kind of story, like him taking out Ludwig Kaiser and then going after Gunther right after.
Maybe we'll see him in the Rumble. Maybe we'll see the two go at it. Possibly, who knows?
I don't know. I think they've really missed out on an opportunity.
Messed
here.
it up on that one, yeah. Gunther, his reign.
Yeah.
And Braun Breaker's reign. Some people think a little underwhelming.
I think so as well.
Compared to previous reigns they've had.
I think so. I think the Gunther reign, it's just
doesn't feel as dominant as he was with like the Intercontinental Championship.
I think they should never have gone with the idea of Gunther being scared at all of Damian Priest or whatever. I think he always should have been the same.
It is just feel a little lackluster compared to what we've seen in the past.
Right.
Braun Breaker, same deal. I just feel like his Intercontinental Championship reign has not hit as hard as I wish it could have.
I think we just need to develop one huge rivalry for Braun Breaker in this. Not like have like a small little side part where it's just Sheamus and Ludwig are fighting over
what does Braun Breaker do? Surely he's going to have something to do at Mania.
I think so.
Maybe a ladder match. And you know how like they like to do ladder matches for titles. Maybe do it for the Intercontinental title. That's how you get a lot of those superstars on the card.
I really don't know. I don't know what we're doing for the Intercontinental Championship picture.
I think Gunther's got a solid chance at getting a main event match at Mania, maybe on night one. I think he's got a solid chance.
I just think that for Braun Breaker, I think if we're going to get something rolling for him at Mania, gotta start ASAP.
ASAP.
We gotta start.
You heard the man.
Gotta start it.
Carmelo Hayes. He was the number 1 draft pick in the last draft.
Yeah.
Draft in SmackDown. And just seems like...
I get they're doing this thing where, like, he's, like, full of himself and stuff, but I think...
It's getting old.
I think he also needs to back up his talk as well.
Yeah, I think he needs a title.
I think he needs to back up his talk.
I think maybe you bring in Trick Williams, reunite, the tag team championship gold around those men's waist.
Maybe we could get a heel turn from Trick Williams. I'd like, maybe.
Possible. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, there were months, it looked like they were leading up to a turn.
And I was ready for it.
And yeah, because we were talking how we think that this will help propel Austin Theory and Grayson Waller.
Yeah. It just didn't happen.
I think they need it. And I think the crowd, clearly at NXT, the crowd showed that they wanted it.
Yeah.
They were like, turn on Grayson.
Hopefully that puts a spark in the development team, the creative team.
Chad Gable. He turned heel, but he does seem to just be losing every week.
Yeah, I think as soon as he got that heel turn, I think he should have won that title.
I think he should have won the title. I still enjoy what they've been doing with Chad Gable.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
To be honest,
I just think with what they
I don't think
had
he's been lacking. Time, again, I'll say it again. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Chad Gable is the most underrated superstar in the WWE.
Yeah, I think. With what they had between him and Sammy, I thought it was perfect for Chad Gable to win that title, and then have Chad Gable to be the one to lose the title, Braun Breaker. I think that was the perfect thing. So it could keep Chad Gable in the Intercontinental picture. But with that, I just don't know now.
I just don't know. Dragon Lee, it seemed like the crowd was getting a little behind him, but now it's kind of like fizzled out.
I'm gonna be honest with you. With Penta coming
in. And now that Penta's here.
With Penta coming
in. He really showed everybody up.
I think it really burnt. It like extinguished the fire for him.
Yeah.
It's Penta's time now. He said it himself. The Penta era is here.
The Penta era is here.
So, I don't know. I think Penta should definitely be the one to take off the Intercontinental Championship at some point.
Ooh, there you go. I could see it.
I could see him with the Intercontinental title.
All right. One last topic I want to talk about.
Okay.
Quick. We got some more information on WWE 2K25.
Yeah.
So
we went ahead and texted each other about.
Yeah, we were talking about it. Promos are going to be back in universe mode.
What I saw was they weren't going to have him in universe mode, and now we're saying they
are. And it sounds like this is the official word. Yes, they're going to be back.
Now, here's the thing: is it going to be like how it was in 2K18?
No, I think there's going to be like different animations, a bunch of different. Hopefully, a ton of animations.
Hopefully, a ton of like different outcomes. And
there's like choices you can make in the promos that'll go to different outcomes.
I think that if we do it,
I think it's going to look pretty different than what we've seen in the past.
You know how like people can like interrupt promos sometimes. I hope that you can choose who interrupts it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What else was announced? Some new match types. Bloodline rules match, which is basically just a no disqualification match.
You sent me that text, and I was like, okay,
no disqualification.
That's just an Extreme Rules match.
Yeah. Now it might be different. There might be certain animations that comes with it, or something.
I think there's probably going to be like the Ula follow or something like that.
What else was announced?
Maybe
there were other match types that were announced.
Okay, I haven't really touched much on this, but
I think an I Quit match was maybe announced. They were going to bring back.
Okay, I mean, it makes sense with the promos, maybe.
Possibly.
I think that they should make it to where if you have a run in or anything like that during the match, they just stay in for the rest of the match. There's no point in sometimes. Well, of course, there will be that time where the ref's distracted and then they do something and they run out of the ring. Mm-hmm. But for no disqualification matches, they should just stay in there and help you out. Ooh. You know what I mean? Instead of just doing something and walking out. You know what I mean?
That's an idea.
You know what I mean?
GM mode was announced that it's going to be online play.
Yep.
And we are just crossing our fingers that it's going to be
crossplay,
so Caysen and I can play together.
With 2K,
you never know.
I'm just gonna say that.
Because didn't NBA in the latest game, I think, was crossplay. I think your phone's right there.
Yeah.
I think so.
Speaking of 2K,
so I'm hoping WWE 2K is like that as well. Showcase mode was announced.
Yeah.
It's going to be Bloodline story, but I think we're even getting
other stuff.
Yokozuna bloodline stuff.
Yeah.
The Rock bloodline stuff.
I think it's going through the whole bloodline, not just the story specific.
I think we're going to get some of that stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And, like, there's going to be, like, some what-if things you can do in the showcase mode.
Oh.
So it's like, what if this person won instead?
What was I going to type? Oh, is 2K crossplay.
Yeah. But, yeah, and then The Undertaker is going to be, like, I guess, like a DLC thing where they're also...
Yeah, NBA is crossplay.
Yeah, so I'm hoping maybe we can get...
Now, here's the thing with
2K.
NBA. Their servers suck.
Well, our servers will probably suck, too, but...
Probably even worse.
But yeah, Undertaker, along with each DLC or something, there's going to be a showcase thing for him as well.
And
I think.
Yeah.
For the Undertaker. My Faction will be back.
I think all the weapons from the DLCs is going to be for free on this new one.
Okay.
So that's cool. So we'll have that football and
My Faction will be in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard me, but My Faction, once again, being WWE 2K.
Whenever we were complaining about it, I'm like, they're not going to listen to us. They're going to put this in there.
Gosh. There's gonna be a My Rise storyline again.
Yep. Dude, all the My Rises have been so lackluster.
I want Road to WrestleManias back. Those were so good.
I think Road to WrestleManias, or if you're gonna have like the My Rise, I think it should actually be your control and not like a story. You know what I mean? Just have you join NXT, work your way up.
Look up what other match types were announced for the.
Okay.
I can't remember all exactly where.
Oh.
But there is going to be something where it's like free roam in 2K.
Yeah.
I don't fully understand it.
Me neither.
But we'll see what it's like. Hopefully, if it's good.
I feel like it's just gonna be another money getter thing. Intergender matches.
Intergender matches.
I knew we were missing something.
Yes, that's a big one.
Because we were talking about Akira Tozawa and Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley going 1-on-1. And hey,
Penta and Io Sky.
Well, yeah, Io Sky's going to be obviously on there.
Well, I meant Penta, Io Sky.
Oh, going against each other. Yeah.
Because of the...
I'm betting Penta will be a DLC person.
Underground matches.
Underground. Yes, we're getting NXT Underground. Yes, that's right.
We're getting underground matches. Bloodline rules.
Bloodline rules. Basically, and a...
No DQ contest with... Oh, with a lot of outsider interference and...
okay.
Ref.
Interesting.
Whatever.
I feel like that's something we're just going to have to look at and see.
Those are the three that's on this
That's
website.
on that one. All right, that's good. Yeah.
I think that's the ones we're majorly missing. I wonder what this underground stuff's going to look like. Is it just going to be...
Yeah, it kind of looks like a lumberjack match with a bunch of superstars. And
it's like more
is
like
it going
actual,
to be actual superstars out there?
It's going to be like grappling and stuff too.
Yeah, because there's no ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm real curious to see what
I wonder if they're
like.
going to bring back the grappling mini games where like you grapple them and you
I think they
the
said
button.
something about grappling.
Yeah.
They're going to be...
I hope they bring it back because I actually really like that.
Yeah.
That whole system where like you move the stick and and those like rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
I like that. Let us know what you think if you're a video game guy. Let us know what you think about
2K
this.
games.
Let us know if you think that there's some things that they could have added that you wish that they added. Let us know what things you are glad they're adding.
Yeah.
Let us know any things you want to say about this podcast. Any claims that we've made, just anything.
Just anything.
Comments help.
Comments do help.
And not only do they help, they're fun to read. To be honest with you.
They're appreciated.
Yeah.
Appreciated. All right, get us out of here, buddy. We've been doing this for over an hour.
Yep. Pretty good episode. Yeah.
Royal Rumble this Saturday.
Stay tuned for the Royal Rumble. You better watch it. If not, find your credit card or debit card and get the membership and watch it.
On Peacock.
Or pirate it.
Or if you're in another country, I think you can watch it on Netflix.
Yeah.
But in the U.S., Peacock.
You ready?
Yeah.
Magic Tyler, Caysen Smith, and we'll see you in the next one.